Hello, Internet! Welcome to Same Theory, the most derivative show on the Internet. Given MatPat's recent announcement that he's leaving YouTube, I thought there was no better time than the present to grab the baton of theory, along with whoever's going to be replacing him as host. Sorry, I don't know your name. At least, that's what I thought. The more I looked into MatPat's announcement, some of the changes that have led up to the video's release, and even the shorts the channel has been uploading, the more strange this all became. And eventually, I discovered a sinister dark side. The MatPat we know is indeed quitting YouTube, but he isn't passing the baton to anyone else on Team Theorists. No. I believe Matthew Patrick and Amy Roberts, host of Style Theory, are working to create clones of Matt to replace him on the channel. And what's more, at the occasions you can see other people in the shorts are prototypes of the MatPat Clones. Matt clones, maybe? On first blush, when you look at the announcement video, something just feels off. You can't put your finger on anything in particular, but still. But on further analysis, you start to see some cracks. You start to see some truth shining through. In the video itself, Matt states that he doesn't want to do this forever, but that he still loves us, the viewers, overthinking things, theorizing, etc. But then why would he want to quit? He blames late nights, being business first for over a decade, and how he's had to monetize a lot of things that he would have just done for leisure beforehand, such as talking about the content he'll produce at dinners and while playing games. Presumably much more, but those are the two he mentions. But the problem is that these issues shouldn't be possible. Game Theory is on YouTube. Matt and his crew should be able to set whatever rules they want, right? They aren't completely independent. They partnered with another company a while back, but they should still be much more independent and therefore have much more control over his schedule than if he were on TV, right? We live in the new age. Online creators should have full control and shouldn't have to make difficult schedules like this. We should be beyond the need for burnout. Although, within these reasons that have to be illegitimate, there is one that I believe is legit. His son. In the video, he mentions that his son is incredible, and that he's growing by the minute. This, I believe, is legit. However, this on its own is not necessarily enough to prove that he's cloning himself. We need to look elsewhere. So let's look at the timeline of events. Style Theory became a thing on February 18th, 2023, and MatPat announced his leave on January 9th, 2024. Only a little under a year between the two. Coincidence? I think not. What exactly do these two dates communicate, you may be asking? Well, it would probably take quite a while to do something as drastic as cloning a human, would it not? I believe that around 2020-ish was when Matt first gained the desire to quit due to his son's growing and him not wanting to have to work on Game Theory instead of being able to spend more time with his son. Enter Amy Roberts. She had the knowledge MatPat wanted. She knew how to clone a human, and as payment, she was given her own channel, Style Theory. The most that probably could be given. A platform which is all but guaranteed millions of subs and followers and views? But what if I told you that we've already seen some of her work in action? You probably wouldn't believe me, would you? Where is it, you'd say? Some little piece of video compression?
If you look at the pixels, you begin to see that it looks all weird and stuff.
No. You've probably already seen the nucleus of her work, and you don't even know it. Look at the shorts page. Most of it seems fairly normal, small little bite-sized videos, but occasionally you'll notice something different. This isn't MatPat. This doesn't make much sense. Why would they just change the host randomly and without explanation? Well, what if these guys were prototypes of the Matt clone that will replace him? They're slipping in these prototype attempts to see if the clone is convincing and fully functioning. And though it hasn't worked yet, as the comments frequently mention that they notice it's a different guy. But eventually, they won't notice. But perhaps that isn't too bad. Even if Matt has been replaced by a clone, it won't make that much difference, will it? At least not for us, not for me. Because even if it's not real, it's still good to have him around. Even if his clone has wildly different theories or thoughts or morals or whatever, he'll still be around. MatPat has changed my life. He changed so many of our lives. I don't want to imagine what my life would have been without him. I don't want to imagine what life will be without him. I don't know if I can still be a part of this race if none of the racers will be there when I catch up. So many creators have been quitting lately. So many have gone on hiatus or even just changed. But I don't want it to change. I can't let it change. And I think MatPat leaving game theory will mark the end of perhaps the best era of the internet. I mean, good content online will never die. I find new videos I like every day. But it's not the same. Back in around the late 2000s, early 2010s-ish, was a time where creators were a bit scrappier, a bit less proficient, etc., etc. But it felt like it had so much more soul. When I go back to an old game theory video, or Pro Jared video, PBG, JonTron, or even CobraManny456 video, I feel so much more joy emanating from them in comparison to your average video essay today. I feel like so much of the content I have enjoyed online for almost the entire time I've been alive on this earth has almost gone extinct. Most gaming content doesn't seem to either catch traction or get made, at least not outside of a video essay format. Like, when was the last time you saw a brand new game-related video in the style of a 2010s PBG or JonTron video get made recently and break 100k viewers? And don't you dare say Scott the Woz. You're much more likely to see long-form video essays about gaming, much more likely to see a 50-minute video about Darkrai than you are to see another 10-20-minute fun video about something like Kid Clown on SNES, or Charlie Churchmouse, or anything like that these days. The scene for online entertainment has changed so much since when I became smitten with it, but I don't want it to change. It can't change. I can't allow it to change. I don't know if I can do this anymore without at least one of them still making content regularly. I can't do this without him. I can't. I'm not ready to change. I can't do this without him. I can't.
What are you doing? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. What could have possibly made you think otherwise?
You really don't seem like you are. It's okay for things to change online, you know. And, you know what? It's okay to feel bad about it, too. But you shouldn't be running yourself in knots trying to deny reality.
But I'm not. I'm correct. It can't be changing. It's not.
But it is. This is what I was talking about. The world and the internet are changing. You can accept that. I know you can.
But I don't want to. And I shouldn't have to.
But you do. Things change. People change. Even the internet changes. It's okay for that to happen. And you don't have to change with it if you don't want to. You aren't monetarily obligated to, for one. And for two, you are the decider here. You are the master of your own destiny.
But what's even the point if I never can be with the people I've idolized since childhood? To make it somewhere that doesn't mean anything anymore because it's populated by people who make stuff I don't really care about anymore.
Did you start YouTube to get famous? Well, I mean, maybe. But more importantly, did you continue for as long as you have through that desire? I don't think so. Let's be real here, you probably won't be as big as any of your idols. At least, not for a while. So, just do what you've been doing. Occasionally, at least. Make what you make because you love it. You love making it and sharing it.
Okay. I understand. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about this theory. I couldn't deal with MatPat's leaving, so I guess I kinda went insane for a little while. MatPat was and is, until March, when he retires and does whatever he's gonna do after he retires, an incredible creator. King of overthinking, bad puns, robot toes, etc., etc. If I gave every compliment I felt like giving Matt, I'd probably be here for a while. And though I am very sad that he's leaving, it's okay. He'll be remembered online, probably forever. It was great being able to watch Matt's content and learn from it. I've probably learned more from some of these videos than I've learned from school thus far, so take that for what you will. I have nothing else to say. Bye. Oh, I forgot. But that's just a theory. A same theory. Thanks for watching.